Welcome. We're standing because apparently we're too fat. Well, I'm too fat. I look disgusting and like a hunchback if I'm sitting. Suns fan here with Joel Larson, GG. How are you, friend?
Great. Had a good night's sleep. Thought about the new patch. Super excited. I would love to see what some of the best players in the world will do with it. So super excited.
Only some, though. You know, there's a lot more people out there in the world.
True.
Fortunately for us. We're still waiting for the mobile player, the Neo, if you will, of all mobile players to join a tournament like this and actually decimate on their phone on a beach in Hawaii, like you said. Definitely true.
For sure.
Yeah. So now that we can hear you, Joel, how's it going?
I'm great, thank you. Yeah, I was just saying that I was excited for the new patch, and it's going to be exciting to see how some of the best players are going to adapt. So
yeah, you've played a couple games on this patch.
Yeah, I started with Bronies. That was amazing.
Yeah,
loved that.
That's what happens. Bronies are now god tier, apparently.
So we already see an axe with Hooded Defiance starting out. 2 axes for snofe. Snofe being seemingly looks like 2 players in our lobby are rank 1.
Yeah, they're tied. So this match will determine who the best player in the world, in fact, is.
True,
so that's good to see. That's going to give us even more hype stuff to talk about.
Interesting to see that Snofe, definitely our best player from yesterday in this lobby by quite a wide margin, is going 2 axes right off the bat. And it's still
is that really interesting? I mean, it's interesting, but it's not surprising.
It's not surprising, but I mean, I think it's going to be good, but I don't really know yet since I played a few games. So
yeah, so Bronny, for those that haven't kept up with the patch, it's essentially the old, I mean, to a degree, it's the old Bronny buff. And by Bronny buff, I mean the global item that no longer exists. It's just built in. But you don't get the HP unless you get actual units to kill. And this
is amazing.
It's the dream.
This is dream. So
oh man,
Beastmaster is very good at last-hitting units. I mean, it's great to get extra HP on Axe, don't get me wrong, but if you have that Beastmaster getting stronger this early and already having the Bronny buff, I feel like Snofe is going to have very good chances of actually winning against his opponents as well.
Yeah. Let's see how many kills this bad boy's got right now. 5 kills in 1 round.
So
gotta love it.
Right, so that's 150 extra HP right away. So
and each of these axes have 2, so once they combine, 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
I mean, any math shakes out for once.
Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, the Bronny buff just feels really, really good. Obviously, you don't. Everything's still retroactive, so kills will count later on. And if you end up putting all 4 in, which obviously we have Beastmaster and Axe, but Disruptor and Juggernaut, then it'll end up boosting it by double, essentially.
Exactly.
For how many kills you have. It's very strong.
Yeah, and it seems like Snofe is doing the same thing that I did with my Bronny start, is that whenever you have Beastmaster already, it seems like it's a good idea to go Hunters. And, I mean, you also have a great front line with your super beefy unit, so checks out.
Oh, this is the interesting thing, though. He got Smuggler, which, of course, is going to increase the quality of his items throughout the entire game, which is pretty much the most amazing item you can get, I feel like, in the first 3. But Fall from Grace as well. Which, again, Swim did mention this, of course, but global items, it's not like they're gone completely. It's just the ones that are applying specifically to alliances, which some people think that this is a Heartless, but no, Wicked Intent was, in fact, the global for Heartless.
Exactly. Actually losing the first round, and
that's fine.
But I think that's more than fine. I think he's almost happy losing these first rounds to get extra rolls. Especially with Bronies, you want a lot of Juggernauts, Axe, of course, and Beastmaster, and the highest chance to get those rolls early is when you're low level. So getting those extra free rerolls now is going to be great for his strategy overall.
Now the question is, this Fall from Grace, when I get this at least, I want to go Knights, I want to go something that has some humans.
This is
we
what
just got a bunch of Bronies.
Yeah, this this is what the free reroll does. So he got a bunch of new units to look at, and all of a sudden he got 2 stars. So you can see the effect of the new patch coming in straight out of the bat.
Yeah, we can see his shop as well. This is going to make camera work actually even more difficult.
Yes.
So we can never open the scoreboard, which I think we need to still get the scoreboard open, but we'll see how this goes.
And we can see already level 2 Pudge as well. So these units are going to upgrade so much faster in the early time.
What are your thoughts on the reroll mechanic, the free reroll?
I think the idea is positive. There is a good chance that it might lead to some pretty weird strategies. Maybe it starts to become better to actually lose all of your first 10 rounds. And if that's the case, people will try to compete in losing. And maybe we'll see open fort, but then there's going to be a metagame between that, because of course if you're playing against another open fort, it becomes a draw.
This was the worst fight I've ever seen in my life, by the way. That was so miserable.
Yeah.
Freaking Enchantress just makes everything so hard, doesn't it?
And this is the worst for both players. Both got a draw, so they're not getting the goal for winning, but they also don't get another free roll. So super bad for these players.
So, we have to actually open. Okay, I see how this works. So it doesn't just pop up automatically, but as we can see, Pudge 2 is available.
Another Pudge 2. Sold the... I think we're going to see this a lot. You buy a 2-star unit like Shadow Shaman, and then you sell them because you get new units. It's... Yeah, the game is going to be a lot faster. I think your APM is going to matter even more now. Yeah,
I think so. Still sticking with the Brawnies, to a degree at least. Beastmaster still has the 5 kills, so has not increased much.
We talked about this a lot, you and I, that we love the new change where you play head-to-head.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic, right?
Yeah, it's so good.
So right now, we're playing against... So let's see. It's snofe versus Max Bring the Axe. So now you can see that Max lost, and then now he's going to lose equivalent amount of life to what we just saw.
Yeah, and I think something I would assume they're going to add this in the future, but it would be really cool if you have like the avatar here on the right side.
Yeah.
And when the damage comes out, it goes to either side, and it's basically mirrored for each respective player, so it feels a little bit more interactive.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree.
So that's a lot of fall from graces, by the way. What in God's name?
That's a lot of Brawnies too. I see like Axes and Beastmasters everywhere.
That's not a surprise. Oh, okay, we're getting 3 Heartless so far for Nero, who is currently on top.
Yeah, early Doom as well.
Yeah, very early Doom. And Hood of Defiance being a tier 1 item now is pretty ridiculous. 50% magic resistance.
Yeah, even better when it's equipped.
Yeah. I mean, think of yesterday, Cloak, 15% magic resist was a tier 1 item. Now Hood has replaced it.
With 50% and then 10 regen to boot. Yeah. It's a pretty big change.
Very dirty.
Very good start for a Fall to Grace player here with having the Lycan early. Lycan goes very well with minus armor reduction because, of course, his physical damage. He can survive for sometimes, but also his wolves gains the advantage.
And we have a few people going knights, at least to a certain degree. Now, if you're somebody like Max over here, and you have some early knights, these are really good knights to have in the early game.
Right.
Are you scared of progressing into like 4 to 6 when you see 3 people with Fall from Grace?
I don't think you... I mean, yes, a little bit. I think so. It really depends on what you roll.
Whoa.
Whoa, yo.
Yo.
But, I mean, if you get the correct units for it, I think you should just go for it. You can push... as much as you can stay away from it, you can push the others out. So, I think the first 1 or 2 players that are going to get the most are maybe going to push out the third player. Or they're all going to stay in the same boat. We'll see.
No, Max versus Wrist right now. Looks like Max will be taking a tumble.
Yeah, Max is still at level 4 here. I think this is something we're going to see change as well, quite dramatically, that people are not going to as aggressively level because it becomes way less important to actually win in the early rounds.
I mean, look at his net worth. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's at roughly the same right now. Literally just 2 differential here right now. Kind of insane.
Seems like Nairo is doing very well. Let's see what he's working with. Oh, that's an early Necrophos. Explains a lot. Also Fall from Grace. We saw that earlier. So now he has 4 Heartless. Pretty insane start with the triple Hunter. This is actually amazing.
That's when Hunters are good.
Yeah.
When you're able to actually get a ton of Heartless units on top.
The best part is that his Pudge is the one that is 2 stars. And I think that's the biggest problem with 1-star units is that they lack so much health. But with this Pudge, it's just going to tank for forever with that Hood.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the difference now with having Lycan as a hunter, right? That's not a frontliner anymore, really.
Exactly.
So the frontliners become even more important. Of course, no Warlock to join Necro, so not going to get crazy heals, but it doesn't matter. This board's really strong for Nero. What do you think about the change from 3 seconds to 2 in terms of healing for Warlocks?
I think
is
it
that
was
a big nerf, or is it just...
I think it's a bigger nerf than some people expect. I think it's quite a nerf, and it was needed. I mean, we saw in our previous games yesterday that everyone was going Warlocks. I mean, we could also see it from the statistics from the open qualifiers that, like, an average people had 19 or whatever of their games were Warlock games out of 23, 24.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. You know, and right now we only see one Warlock play, right? If I'm correct.
Yep, one for now. I feel like even though it got nerfed, it's still probably going to be pretty standard, I would think.
Yeah, it's so strong. It's going to be harder to have 2 Warlocks early because Venomancer got so much worse. I think... I mean, it's still good at level 2, still a strong unit, but people will not as aggressively take him in the early game as their first unit. Especially now that Axe became so much better as well.
I don't think we can see the item choices, but I'm going to leave the shop open just in case.
Never know.
You never know. I mean, that would be pretty awesome to see this, but I do doubt it. So Nero, the only one yet to take any damage, obviously defeats the creeps, has that second Warlock in now, went to level 6, so he is looking really good in terms of just pure alliances. Only has 1 level 2 unit, but like you said, Pudge is kind of the most important for this stage of the game.
Yeah, completely agree.
So we got Blink Dagger.
Right. I think it's interesting also that so many more people are not trying to level and like force winning early. That also means that if you get a good streak early and you force it, it's going to be way easier to keep it because it's less contested.
Let's go to somebody that's trying to actively lose. This lineup's not that bad. I mean, he has a lot of... He has 30 gold. He's doing really well in terms of...
We see a lot of these. Yeah, the lineups become way stronger early, faster. I mean, we can see this lineup in the last patch. This would probably have been streaking for a while now.
Yeah.
With the level 2 Chaos Knight and level 2 Bat Rider.
That's actually a good point. When I look at this board, I'm like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But with this new patch, maybe it's actually not that good. Right?
Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, he's losing here again against Chow Noise. Maybe not.
Witch Doctor for the win, but barely.
Barely, indeed.
What kind of streaks are we working with right now? So, okay, the actual Snofe right now. This is an active loss streak, as we're gonna... This is gonna be the thing that's gonna take a while to get used to. These names just going all over the place. But 77 HP for Snofe, level 6. Does have some level 2 units to work with.
Oh, Poaching Knife. Poaching Knife is incredibly powerful early.
Tell me about it.
I had it this morning with Beastmaster, and the first time I equipped it, I played against Lycan and a Venomancer, and he got 10 kills, and I got 5 gold immediately.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, this is disgusting.
And it's really good on hunters, right? Because it's not just about having that gold influx, but also it synergizes with itself, essentially. When the target's under 20% HP, you get crit. Yeah. And with Hunter, getting that auto attack bonus is in, it's pretty dirty in theory.
Also, they survive longer, they deal more damage. They're very good at last hitting, especially Wind Rangers. Since she has her power shot, it will last it
Does
most
that
of
count,
the units.
by the way? Do Plague Wards count towards the gold?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, I'm not going to touch anything. I want to see how much gold he got.
So there's a new minor graphical bug in this game, but I kind of love it, is that whenever the round is finished, sometimes some of your units is facing the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
It looks super funny, I think.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
All right. I don't think we can see how much gold he got.
No.
Yeah, I guess not.
We see the difference from last round. We can keep track of him.
I mean, the cool thing about Poaching Knife, it's not super... I mean, obviously it's RNG in terms of the gold, but the crit's just always good, I feel like.
I agree.
It's a really good item.
It's kind of like you're just getting a assassin, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the mash together assassin bonus and the check the bodies.
Yeah, right? I wonder how that works with an assassin, though.
I don't know.
It guarantees the crit, but what overrides what crit, or do they actually stack?
So Max has 38 gold now. We'll see how much he gains from Poaching Knife. Oh, there's at least 1 kill, that's for sure.
Okay.
Can we look at the kills?
Yes, sir. We can.
All right, then scroll down.
Kills.
3 kills.
Okay.
4. So now he's at 38 gold, so should be getting 3 interest. So that's 8 gold. So he bought something here, or a lot of things. So 33 gold.
All right, you do the math. You're the expert, buddy.
All right. He went up to... Well, am I looking at the wrong place now? Okay. I confused
Let's just
myself.
assume he got some gold.
Yes. Very powerful.
I mean, that's something that they're obviously going to be adding is the visual indicators for... I mean, when you're playing, you obviously know, but in our perspective, a little bit more difficult.
Indeed, indeed.
All right, let's watch one more round with him. He's got the nice V shape or triangle shape going on here. The 3 Heartless and 3 Hunters. Ooh, the Blink Dagger Axe for wrist.
Oh, yeah. And we see a Terror Blade as well, together with Animage. I mean, we saw yesterday how crazy powerful the Demon Alliance can be. And now when you have Bedfellows from start, it becomes even better, right?
Yeah,
probably even more contested, but also even better.
Let's take a look at him.
So snofe has 35 gold. 28. Okay,
You can look at his gold while I view this guy right here.
He's going nuts with flooding board, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, a little bit difficult here.
Yeah, I'm not... this is impossible.
Let's see what he gets out of the shop. Nothing to write home about, but yeah, the fact that Demon Hunters now get that pure damage, aka the strange bedfellows of old, extremely powerful.
Very much so. I mean, we saw previously
AM,
that people...
He looks all shiny now.
Yeah. We saw players from yesterday save AMs into late rounds, just if they got a bedfellow so they couldn't go into Terrorblade.
He forgot.
And now we can just buy them immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't matter at all. So, big change for them. I think Beastmaster is going to take care of these doggies.
Will he? Which HP's he got right
Yeah,
here?
maybe not.
I can't click on him. There we go. Yeah, he got destroyed.
He got critted down.
All right, let's take a gander at the globals here and the respective items for each player. So 2 Warlocks right now. That's
3 even.
Oh, 3, sorry. That's still less than normal, so you might be onto something, actually. And in terms of the net worth, we're seeing...
Oh, have you seen how many ages is in this
Oh,
game?
okay,
I wish Swim could
doubled.
see this.
I'm pretty sure he can. He has eyes, and he's watching the game. That's going to be a pretty funny finish, actually. Who has Aegis, who does not? That can make actually such a huge difference.
Is there only 2 players that doesn't play with Aegis right now?
3, right?
3? Yeah.
So
it's crazy. Yeah.
They could, and I don't think they can get it anymore. Well, this guy can't. Smuggler's going to make it out of reach. Brooch, Blink, has the demons. Obviously not super strong at level 1, but he's pretty close to finishing it off. So a lot of potential for Wrist right now.
We didn't see a I think we saw 1 Kanka yesterday, so that's it's good to see another Kanka. Maybe Warriors is going to be a little bit stronger because of Brownies being better. We'll see, because they naturally have 2 Warriors.
Now, I feel like they should make Radiance maybe nerf it a bit and make it a lower tier item. I feel like we never see it, and it's such a cool item.
Yeah.
Especially for like Brawny. Like that would be one of my favorite items for Brawny.
Yeah, just put it on a fat Beastmaster or something, and they continue getting kills.
Not just fat, but like super obese.
Yes.
Very American style.
Look at Max. He has 2 level 2 CKs, I believe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's take a gander here.
That's very scary for the rest of the players.
Indeed.
It's one of our Knight players that we talked about earlier.
One of the many Knight players.
Yeah, it seems like all of them stayed. 2 of them have 4 Knights, 1 has 6 Knights.
Cmel with the DK already. No activator as of yet, but the Mask of Madness Luna 2. We'll take a look at him in a little bit. Can stick with Max for now at 82 HP, so the current leader in the game. Going to get some scrappies.
Seems like the nerf to the cooldown of Witch Doctor isn't really impacting that you wouldn't want to play him in a Knight matchup.
Yeah.
Means it's probably a good nerf.
Well, we still don't... I think it's magic damage, the explosions from the scrappies. Ended up doing a lot here to the Knights.
Is Truman playing Assassins? Yeah, I told you. Where are they going? Oh, nope. Is Trumad doing your favorite strat?
Let's see. Trumad.
Triple Assassin.
Wait, he went down to boss 1? What happened?
I don't know. There's multiple boss 5s as well, but...
Well, that makes sense. I thought nobody was...
wait, he wasn't...
He was boss 4 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Did he practice in pubs and downrank? That doesn't sound right.
No, he probably went down to boss 1 from being boss 4. I could see that. No. Ooh, powerful start. That makes sense why you won with the Mask of Madness PA this early. PF3 on the way.
And we're seeing Helm of the Undying for the first time on the Clockwork. So that is the old Warrior Global Unstoppable. So he'll live for an extra 4 seconds and then explode after because he's Clockwork.
Right. Yeah.
What do you think about that, by the way? The Scrappy Method is exploding now, taking the old Global instead of regen.
I think it's a good change in the way that most changes that they made, from like flat out regeneration, damage from Savage, flat HP from Brownies. I like them because they changed it into something a little bit more exciting, I feel like. I think all of those buffs were kind of boring previously. Look at that beautiful Queen of Pain. That looks nice.
Yeah, that was a good choice for a model, I think.
Yeah, very nice. So.
Oh wait, is there a Veno? Sorry guys, I need to investigate. Yes.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Sunsfan would never be biased about
no, never.
But you're never gonna see his free model.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Man, they just had to nerf that the day the same patch. Come on. Looks like people going against the Scrappy Inventor, True Mad that we were just viewing.
Yeah, seems like PA is getting stun locked here. Witch Doctor is still great. Don't leave him at home.
Helm of the Undying onto Lycan.
Yeah, probably just wants to make sure that he gets off his transform. Also, it's not that tank anymore without being a warrior for the warrior buff. And
Yeah.
Helm of the Undying on Tinker. Kind of makes sense because you want to get another missile off.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that item show itself here. Is it a tier 2?
Yeah, it also gives 5 armor, so just super solid.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely a good item. Oh my god. Anti-Mage 3, CK3.
Oh, Lord.
All right, who are we viewing?
Max.
Which one? Okay.
CK3? No.
Oh.
Yeah, CK3.
CK3?
Yes.
All right, Max?
I mean, we saw yesterday how incredibly busted CK3 is, and at round 20, that's just insane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's...
And it's also at 50 gold.
Yeah, being able to find these level 3 units because of this reroll mechanic feels pretty nice to lose.
Yeah. You're like, I was playing this morning, I was like, oh, how did I lose that game? And then I was like, oh wait a second.
Oh. Uh-oh, Tomato's going to be on a rampage.
Look at that. Look at that CK. He tanked 2 hits.
Yeah.
I've never seen a unit tank 2 hits.
Yeah, that's a one-shot for literally any other hero right now.
Yeah.
Well, what is this? Have Mercy. Oh, that's the new...
Oi.
Oh, you can actually emote, and it shows up on the sides. That's nice.
Now we have 6 knights.
Lots of great improvements here.
Yep. What about Snofe? He's streaking hard. He went for Brownies early, right? Seems to be shifted away from that into full hunters with Savages.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Looking pretty powerful. Has the Maelstrom on Drow Ranger.
Still the quadruple Heartless. We can also see his net worth being quite a lot higher than everybody else.
Yeah, this is pretty absurd. Nero's not that far behind in comparison. Same with Chow.
That's very cool.
They're looking pretty damn good right now. But if I'm any other Knight player with seeing Max's lineup right now, I'm not feeling great. There's another 6. Let's go to Cmel after this, just to compare and contrast lineups to see who would be better set up for the later stages of the game.
Now we get to see the fight with. Oh, look at that Anti-Mage. Looks so good.
It cancels out CK's buff, of course, but it looks like it matters not. The damage mitigation is going to probably be too much.
Yeah. We'll see if that changes a little bit later if we can see a TB3. Did Rist have 2 TB2s? Is that what I saw?
Rist?
Yes, he does. He's 1 away from TB3 at round 21.
Okay.
What the hell?
He has 11
What's
HP,
going
though,
on?
so maybe we should be viewing him for a bit.
Chat, this new roll mechanic is crazy. This is the Wild West.
Well, it's
if you thought the Wild West was in the studio, you're wrong. This is the Wild West.
Yeah, he got it, by the way.
Yeah,
and he has... Oh, he had Wrist of the... what is it even called? Helm of the Undying on Terrorblade, but obviously the Blink is just going to be better. But here's the issue, right? Yeah, you get the reroll mechanic if you lose. You find these level 3s early. You have 11 HP at round 22.
Yeah, I mean, he went a little bit too far, of course.
Of course.
Probably didn't want to lose this much, but...
I'm going to be going against Cmel right now.
Yeah.
Cmel.
Which does not have a CK3, so I think this TB is just going to turn them into mush. Seems like it. It's actually closer than I expected. The Warlock buff came in just last second. It was
TB is good to go, though. Let's see how much damage he did.
Also, Shadow Fiend, while being nerfed with his attack range, still a great unit.
Of course.
Still
and
bends
this item's
rules.
Actually, even if you die now,
yeah.
you can get off your ult if you somehow didn't already.
Yeah,
so
it makes sense.
Really good.
I also like that item on Keeper of the Light.
Ah, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, you can really finish his channel and also get the 5 armor.
Wait, yeah. If you don't get silence or anything like that, yeah.
Sure, yeah. I mean, not everybody can.
How long is the silence for Coddle? Is it like 4 seconds? 5 seconds?
You mean Disruptor?
No, Coddle. You
His
said
silence?
Coddle.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the
how
channel?
long is his channel?
Oh, okay. I don't know, but it's long.
Yeah. Because the death animation here is 4 seconds.
Long time ago that I completed this channel.
Yeah, we don't play that here anymore. All right, well, Risk still with 11 HP, by far the lowest in the game at the moment. We'll be going against Chow Knives, who is 0-1 against this game.
Yeah, another Knight player without CK3. I mean, look at this TB.
Look at Disruptor. His use is just to get meta, to be the meta target. Well, remember? Oh, that's right. That was Shadow Fiend with the helm on him. So
it's actually closer than I anticipated.
This is really close. Did you change it up again? Yeah, AM is the one with it now.
So how come it was this close? I mean, yesterday, I feel like TB would have crushed this lineup. Would it not?
You have 2 warriors only. Does that matter at this stage of the game? I mean, Beastmaster serves just about no purpose.
Except for the Brownie buff. He has 29 kills, and there's a Disruptor in there.
Do you think, I mean, is there a point in the game where that becomes irrelevant and you just want... I mean, I guess the warrior buff at level 1 is the one that ends up probably losing its luster in the later stage of the game. But he's going to go for the a little bit more safe route, I want to say. The Blink Dagger puts you in potentially bad position, but the Helm allows you 4 extra seconds of right-click. We'll see how this works out. And the Blink Dagger now on Tide Hunter, who is level 2. This is going to be a really good ult. Disruptor ult first. Yeah, this is going to be an easy round for Wrist.
So he beat Nairo, the previous long streaker, and Nairo is actually gone down a lot of HP. He's at 28 now. What happened?
Let's take a gander. Oh, we got to stick on Wrist, though, I think, since he is super low on HP.
Yeah. It's just very interesting.
Well, the Hunter curse, I feel.
I feel like...
I mean, if you think about it, the Hunter perk was just deleted, right? There's no trace of it whatsoever. It was never added into the alliance itself.
It's true, but it was never that good, though.
Yeah. But it's something to take note of.
Do you feel like that Nairo was very, very powerful not too long ago?
Yeah, he was.
And I feel like people...
Was he winning too much, you think?
I mean, I feel like you got to transition much faster because people get so much stronger when they're behind.
And we're seeing a level 9 right now from Chow Knives.
At level 25, around 25, that never happened before.
Ever.
No, ever, yeah. Well, this is like the legendary patch almost.
Yeah.
In terms of being high level.
We'll see if he ends up actually trying to go for some legendaries or sticks with his current strat. I think he probably sticks with what he currently is going for. Which is, the 6. I mean, look how many Knight players there are. What is this? This isn't...
It's crazy.
This doesn't make any sense.
I think that Max is very happy, though, that he got his CK3. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, of course. No, and it has the that item. The... Jesus.
Poaching
knife. I should have known that. That's an artifact one.
Yeah, he's very good at... CK is pretty good at last hitting.
Indeed.
Yeah, we saw CK yesterday critting for, what, 1600 with the Daedalus? Poaching knife, when they're below a certain amount of HP, it won't be too far away, right?
What did he get here?
Daedalus.
Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah, shows last second. Daedalus TB, huh? Ooh, I want to see this crit.
Yeah, let's put the damage on here. Who is your target for Helm, by the way?
I think it's I was just about to say Kanka. I think it's Kanka. Kanka is the only target that's a little bit too weak, and there's a good chance he won't get off his ult, since it's only level 1. But when you get that to level 2, maybe I'll put it on Shadow Fiend, actually.
Yeah, he had it on Shadow Fiend earlier, and then he's pretty much just, like, put it on every single hero at this point.
This is going to be exciting.
CK3 versus TB3. The Arcane Boots do activate, and that helps Terrorblade a lot. And there's the Ravage on literally the entirety of the enemy squad, and this should be an easy cleanup now.
Yeah.
Still 6 HP, but has a pretty strong lineup. All it takes is 1 loss at this stage.
Definitely. He just has the perfect combination. You have the 2 Warlocks to heal the TB. You have a good amount of CC, Kanka, Tide, and Tiny. 3 warriors that also can help tank up. I think his lineup is looking super strong. The only oddball is this Beastmaster, but he
CKs.
Yeah, he just can't let it go since it has so many kills.
Ooh, Bracers of Desperation.
Oh, nice.
So is this the final flash?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and they also get less magic resistance.
Which is not great for him since it is physical damage, but will help his Shadow Fiend.
Seems like we're gonna see Snofe winning a bit more now. He got a sniper 3.
Oh, he's going against Cmel, his wrist. See how this matchup goes.
Yeah, he...
Terribly's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's just going to take 1 loss, but who has the best... Oh, wait a second. Terribly is actually going to potentially die here.
No.
Very close, though. That
he did die.
Oof. All right, technically he did die, but he did a lot of damage on his way out, so he's fine. That was really close, actually. And the fact that we know that these players are actually playing each other makes this so much more hype. This is great.
Do you feel like one of the reasons where TB was so strong previously was because the peak where he became strong was at just the right moment, and now it's easier to peak with other lineups, so it's easier to contest him and even go further?
Yeah, potentially.
I mean, TB was so strong previously because it was good with 3-star, 3-cost units, and people started rolling early, but now everybody's at 8.
There's a lot of level 3 units right now.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, Nero and Wrist, if these guys face each other right now, that's not going to happen. It's going to be Wrist versus Chow Knives. Don't think he can do 21 damage.
Omni 3.
Yeah, Omni 3. That's a pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal that Anti-Mage is attacking him.
Indeed. So no Purification is coming out, most likely. The Ravage to follow. Yeah, Omni Knight has done nothing in this fight in terms of spell usage.
Oh, there we go.
Comes the boat, and that should do it.
Yeah, that was a very important placement. I think that Wrist would be out otherwise.
So Chow Knives, let's see how much damage he takes. Looks like it's 8.
Yep.
All right, man. This system, even though it's a little weird visually right now, the fact that they're actually playing each other is so big. I love this.
For those who doesn't know, in chat, everybody gets to play against another player. It's head-to-head. And when that happens, you can see the scoreboard on the left. That they all group pairs.
They rearrange.
They rearrange.
Which is confusing.
And then you pair the players next to each other. I mean, their opponent... You and your opponent are next to each other, basically, on the tab screen to the left.
So let's look at Risk, because, again, lowest HP. YCA's in trouble here as well. Looks like they're not going to be facing each other, but it is Wrist versus Max.
Yep.
Who has 44 HP. You can see the coupling down here. Tidehunter gets the Ravage up. Here comes the boat as well. Terrorblade is dead.
Yeah.
And this might just do it for Wrist. He held on for a very long time, but it looks like he is out. Although Nero went out before him, it looks like. Nero gets 8th place.
Yeah, CK3 is just too good at killing off Terrorblades.
Wait, did he have Aegis? Am I an idiot? He had Aegis, so Wrist is alive.
I mean, there's a lot of Aegis in this game.
Let's take another look.
How many more? Oh, this is still bugged. Okay.
This was used, I assume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But
6. Wait, do we have another one? There's 6 ones, right?
Well, this one, he's out. Nero's out.
Oh, right.
And so this one was just used.
But 6 of them were picked this game.
Yes, that is actually hilarious.
Yeah.
We're going to continue with the Risk Cam just for one more fight, I do believe.
Oh,
does not
maybe
count
2.
the Dino. Dinos do not count. Although let's look at YCA while we're waiting. He's one of the Knight players.
It's funny that every Knight player kind of got to pick and choose which Knight they got to rank up to his 3-star.
Yeah, that's true.
There's one Abaddon 3, there's one Omni Knight 3, and there's one CK 3.
Who would you choose? I'm assuming CK?
Yes, correct.
CK, Abaddon, and then Omni, right?
Yes.
I think Omni is probably the worst of the 3.
Yeah. I mean, Abaddon's spell, the shield, deals 600 damage at 3-star.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
You know what's good with that? Mage's Flash.
Yeah.
Very strong. I mean, it also lets him survive for so much longer. Just look at that beautiful spell. Aphotic Shield? Aphotic Shield? Is that right?
Yeah, Aphotic Shield. 600.
Very powerful. It also soaks 600 damage. I mean, so putting this item on him, not only does he deal 600 more AoE damage, but he also basically gets 600 more life.
Yeah. Let's see if he has the Aegis. He does. So Wrist is gone in terms of the Aegis usage. So if YCA gets a good fight against Wrist, although we've talked about this before, Demons are pretty good against Knights, although this is only 4. He's going with a little troll variation here, which, I mean, not everybody can go 6 Knights.
No.
Even though you'd love to see that. Rap God himself. All right, there's a secret. So this is going to be the matchup. Max versus YCA.
Yeah,
this is the Ghost. Look at the Ghost down here. So Riss is playing a non-existent player right now.
I think this is going to spell doom for YCA. This CK is just two-shotting everything.
Pretty disgusting. But that'll be Aegis.
Yep.
We need a big sound effect as well for this.
Did you see that? 1119.
Pretty good. Oh, looks
Potion
like Riss
crit.
was knocked out. The one fight we didn't watch of Riss, and he actually goes out.
Wow. Nice observers. Nice observer.
Thanks, guys. This patch made this game almost impossible for me to spectate without a lot of practice. All right,
see how many 3-star units there are.
That's a lot. Yeah, that is a lot.
Wow, PA3 with Mask of Madness now as well.
Damn, look at this lineup for Chow Knives.
Yeah, it's scary. It's very scary.
Let's get one round of snofe going here. Let's talk about him real quick. This is the 6 Hunters, 4 Heartless.
There's 2. Okay, I just gotta say, there's 2 CK3s. 2 CK3 star.
Maybe they changed the odds. I don't know.
Yeah, this lineup seems super good, but it feels like everybody just has a very, very potent lineup, so it's going to be hard to say how good it is.
Look at Abaddon.
Yeah, look at the sniper.
Wow.
With Moonshard.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
It's almost it's definitely a downside when he goes for his ult. Even though he kills somebody, it's really bad.
Yeah, you would want to see Mask of Madness on sniper here.
All right, so YCA taking a ton of damage and is out in 6th place as a result of this fight.
Especially since he has 4 Heartless now with Fall from Grace. It becomes even more important to get an item that silences sniper.
So this is your top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 3 assassin variation here as well.
It's the PA3.
Who do you want to watch? Who do you think has the best chance of coming back here? I mean, Chow Knives, this lineup, I feel like might be the strongest.
He's also streaking. He has 13 life. I would want to see... Now there's a Wind Drain F3 as well. I think I want to stay on the Heartless Hunter.
Let's do it.
I want to see if he can make it happen. Since
Mirana too. Who would you put this on? The poaching knife.
It seems great on Mirana. Her arrow will always lost it something.
Yeah, the arrow, and it does a little bit of AoE damage. Did you know that? You can actually hit multiple people.
At then this point, I mean, gold is great, sure, but it's also important to just min-max your army.
Yeah.
Since it's starting to get a little bit scary that you actually die here.
Oh,
this Wind Raider is going to be powerful.
Sniper's fine.
Does he have elusive as well?
The Cmel?
Snofe, I mean.
Oh, Snofe?
No. Okay. Only 2.
Yeah. All right, looks like Cmel was defeated. And Chow Knives at 3 HP now. We're going to stick with Snofe, or do you want to go to Chow Knives? I mean, this...
Your choice.
This is pretty powerful, but...
Why is this losing? It's level 9 and it has it all.
I need to... This is like the dream lineup, honestly. You have... Oh, look at DK. Oh.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
This set made by the great Graph. I've worked with him before. Super legit artist. Ooh, Necro 2 now.
That's big. That's big.
That is quite big.
Poor Abaddon 1.
That's true. What? Very out of place.
Yeah, there's Abaddon 3 in this game, and he has Abaddon 1.
All right, Chow Knives versus True Mad.
We have a Tekis. Is this the first time we see a legend? No, we have seen a Tekis once before, right? Yeah.
Yes. And it looks like True Mad will take the loss in this fight. And with 5 HP, unless he has Aegis, he should be out.
Yeah, he's out. You
never know whether the Aegis is actually here sometimes.
18 damage.
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
Max took 12 damage from Snow.
This is a super close game. So Max with 1 HP, the CK3 still in tow. This is a creep round.
Yesterday we saw 4 players being at round 25 in one of our 10 games. I feel like this is going to be a more common thing now.
Yeah, we're going to see... well, what is round 35 again? What Trolls is 40, right? I feel like we're going to get a couple games with Trolls.
Dragon?
There's Dragon right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We did see Dragon a couple times.
Seems like he's still not caring about... Oh, no. We have a split. Okay.
Refresher on Necro.
I like that.
Instead of... I mean, you have Witch Doctor 3.
I think it's still worth it because we talked about... Oh, wow. He got smushed by this Dragon. Anyways. We talked yesterday about that Knights have so much damage reduction, so actually more health from them is a lot more effective, since every point of health is worth more given the damage reduction alliance.
Battle Fury for Chow. Oh, who's he going to put that on?
Sure. This is Soundsfan's least favorite item in the game. This seems very powerful, though, with CK3.
Well, the cleave aspect, I'm not a big fan of. The damage is great.
Okay, now we gotta watch it.
Yeah, we gotta watch this.
We gotta watch this Battlefield.
The damage. This is from last round, but we'll keep an eye on him for now. But this is gonna be a really close game, and it all depends on who plays who.
Best item on Dragon Knights as well, Moonshard.
Sorry, what? Oh, yeah, that's super legit. I mean, this item spread is insane.
Yeah.
Like, absurd. Like, the Abaddon doesn't matter that he's won.
No, yeah.
This lineup is very, very strong. So it's going to be Max versus Chow Knives.
So one is out.
3 health versus 1 HP, unless there's a draw. You never know.
So from this game, at least there's going to be 9 new CKs in the pool. 9 of them are being returned to the vault.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The level 3 units are going to town on each other. You've seen the extra 4 seconds of life for Omni Knight. It looks like that's going to be more than enough for Chow Knives to take out Max. And Snofe was defeated as well. So that brings us down to a 1v1. A true 1v1.
DK is just too
again, goddamn Aegis. God, it's so hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually take a look. So this Aegis is still intact for Chow Knives. That's really good. And this one as well for Cmel. So Max is the odd man out.
Wait, is there triple Knights left?
Yes. Triple 6 Knights, all very similar variations. Yeah. 3 level 3s here, 2 of which are Knights. Who do you like? I mean, the items I feel like for Chow Knives are just far better than everybody else. Well, maybe not far better.
I don't know.
Oh, Max is playing a ghost.
The same.
What if you lose to a ghost? That's like the most sad experience. It's the ghost of Cmel, though. So Cmel can take out 2 people in one if he really is able to.
Ooh. BKB on CK, super strong.
Dirty item. I mean, BKB is just one of those items that's very hard to bounce. Although he is potentially losing this, the DK from Cmel, it's going to be enough to take out Max.
We saw that previously also in another Nightmare where the Aegis was lost, that the one that had their DK survive the longest actually won the fight.
Yeah, that's true.
And it just makes sense. It deals most damage.
So Max taken out by the ghost of Cmel. Of course, Cmel is still in the game, so he's playing 2 people. It was a 2v1, and he won.
Is that cheating?
Huh?
Volvo? What are you doing? Oh, is that an Assault Couriers?
Aegis was consumed here by Chow Knives.
There's an Assault Couriers on Abaddon.
Very curious addition on Abaddon here. One of the most powerful items in the game, of course. I mean, how many tier 5s have we seen this tournament? Not many.
Not many.
We're getting real late, juicy game here.
I got lucky enough to get an Assault Couriers this morning. It took me to 2nd place somehow.
I mean, it's super good.
Yeah.
All right, Cmel versus Chow Knives.
It's going to be interesting to see if the better lineup prevails or the Assault Couriers.
Yeah, let's see how powerful AC is here for sure.
Yeah, let's start calling it AC instead.
both players have really powerful items.
Yeah.
And Cmel looks to be taking this.
We're going to see that more, even more powerful items, given that all the global items and the licenses are out. So we're going to have fewer items in the pool. Means we're going to have easier time to find those powerful items.
Yeah, and Cmel takes game 1 of today. Top 3 players all had 6 Knights. Is that something we're going to continue to see? You rapped about it. Was this like a premonition of things to come? Like what happened this game? I've never seen that
I gave them a small taste of what's to come. That's correct. Yeah, I think that Knights have become a lot stronger in this patch. It just seems... I mean, they were already really powerful.
Yeah, but how can everybody get some like 2 level 3 Knights?
It speaks to their power level, right? I don't know. I feel like maybe the new reroll change makes them better. Also, they had a worse global item than everybody else, so they also get buffed that way. So
that's a good way to think about it.
Maybe the Endless Dusk knows more.
I doubt it, but let's take a look at the panel. The beautiful people that are going to tell us why the top 3 people had 6 Knights and how that's even possible in a game like this. Thank you. Thank you. Very good.